I had a conversational incident with a friend of mine the other day. He told me that someone else we both know is literally a piece of shit. And I had to correct that. I had to tell him, well, he may be a piece of shit, but he's not literally a piece of shit. And we both chuckled about that. But it brought to mind a phrase everyone has heard a million times by now. Literally Hitler. People don't often say literally Hitler anymore because they just get made fun of for it. There's still Hitler comparisons, but at least they dropped the literally part of it, because you can't be literally Hitler unless you are actually Hitler. But it made me wonder when I thought about it, is it possible to use the word literally to insult someone? And I think it is. Here's an example.
Wherever did you get the idea that racism was a self-applied identity? And if the only true racists are the racists who self-identify as racists, how can we ever expect to make any social progress to reduce racism? Or did I just answer my own question?
Well, he's certainly good at answering his own questions. It's probably because he can only hear his own questions. He is the master of the block bot. He is the internet's greatest echo chamber. This guy is literally Steve Shives.
Is absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, well, because
But Hillary's not a socialist.
well, she's a Christian, so it's the same thing. It's all about making sure everyone has a seat at the table and the pie is divided so that everybody gets a slice. Yeah, that's why I was for Bernie. I mean, she voted for the war. So this is something that but she has said that she was wrong. She wrote in her book, she'd never been more wrong about anything. I mean, what more do you want?
What more do you want? Well, we probably want our leaders to make the right decisions instead of apologizing for the wrong ones. And a Christian is the same thing as a socialist. I didn't know you could stack the shit that high, and I'm saying this right after the campaigns. This guy's special brand of ego should make him a studio executive instead of a filmmaker. This guy is literally Michael Moore.
I have no respect for women who voted for Trump, okay?
Yeah, me too.
I think so poorly of them, and the reason why is because, look, I don't think that you're a single issue voter. I just think you're dumb, okay? I think you're fucking dumb.
Yes, you've got to love the way that she can take the moral high ground by refusing to respect anyone who doesn't share her worldview. It is only fair and arguably even right for her to explain these things to us, though. I mean, after all,
I'm fucking better than you, okay? Much better than you.
she's the queen of bitter arrogance. She's literally Anna Kasparian.
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out to everyone all the time.
Everything is racist and sexist and homophobic, and you have to point it out to everyone all the time. That will keep her busy. It will keep her so busy that even though she raised well over $100,000 to bitch about video games like it was important, she moved on before she even finished a third of her project. Because she is literally Anita Sarkeesian.
Trump saw that. He saw the undercurrent of misogyny and racism, and he rode that wave to electoral college victory. Without a doubt, Trump gave a voice to unspeakable darkness.
Another one demanding that her opposition worships racism and misogyny. There are those with real values, and then there are the forces of darkness who are so racist and sexist that they don't vote the same as hip MTV personalities. She is literally Lacey Green.
Probably not a big fan of revelations through electronic media.
I don't like this trend of criminals hacking into Sony or hacking into the DNC, leaking selective things, and then we just treat it as if it's regular news and we go about talking about, look, if someone hacked into your emails, they could probably find something, they could probably find most things very embarrassing.
This had to be the last one. A congressman who sends dick pics over Twitter. It looking like a cartoon character. He's got an impossible name. It's funny on its own, but considering everything else that happened, the comedic irony of it is just overwhelming. I couldn't have made this guy up. He's America's worst punchline. He's literally Anthony Weiner. That wraps it up for me today. I am literally Matthew Brown. Everything is sexist and racist and homophobic. Hobophobic. Yeah, I'm afraid of hobos.